Oh. Any reason why you're blocking the camera from being able to see? Can I just get your name and ID, please? Can I please get her name and ID?
What do you need?
Just her name and ID.
On her best right there.
God, bro. Oh, hell no, man. What the fuck, man?
It's blocked.
Do you need my name and ID for him?
So you're gonna refuse? And you were Sergeant. I already got your name.
You got my name?
Yeah. Out of curiosity, why'd they pull that brown bag out of the back of the little safe that they had in the back of that car? Yeah. Yep.
Let D3 know that the 13th Papa from the other night with the vest on, the guy that follows us around, he's back.
Welcome back to Open Government Investigations. Normally, I have been covering interactions from other channels or incidents related to news articles, but this incident was captured by myself. I happened to link up with a group of individuals in Orlando after receiving various complaints about the Orlando Police Department and their tactics. On July 7th, 2024, I noticed that an unmarked OPD Suburban, tag number Juliet Romeo Mike Zulu 32, and a marked OPD Cruiser 10493, tag number X-Ray Hotel 0630, had pulled over a dark-colored SUV. This incident took place on Orange Blossom Trail between Alabama Place and West Central Boulevard. I was dropped off by the group and proceeded on foot towards the scene. Several members of the Orlando Police Department had already removed a black male from the vehicle, placed him in cuffs, and had sat him on the curb away from his vehicle while one of the OPD officers conducted a search. Moments later, a white unmarked OPD Silverado, tag number Romeo Juliet Quebec Kilo 14, driven by Sergeant Ricardo Duenas, arrived on the scene. They approached the other officers at the scene and informed them that I was standing there and filming the interaction.
RJQ Romeo Juliet Quebec Kilo 14.
What's up, dude?
How's it going?
Huh?
Oh, I said, how's it going?
Need something?
No, I'm good.
Okay. Don't block the driveway. If you want to stay on the sidewalk, that's fine.
When was I blocking the stupid ass fucking directors?
Now, the officer that was conducting the search of the SUV pulls out a rather large bag containing a white powder. According to the individual that was being detained, it contained a mixture of baking soda and coconut oil and is used while brushing his teeth.
Big ass bag is something.
The officer takes the bag back to the rear of the unmarked Suburban, opens the rear, rustles around for what I would assume was a field testing kit. Currently, the only item in this officer's hands is the bag of white substance. A second officer approaches the rear and can be clearly seen with absolutely nothing in his hands. Keep this in mind. He now opens the latch container and pulls out a brown paper bag. He then reaches inside the brown paper bag and pulls out a small baggie of white substances.
Oh.
Now, the first officer that came to the rear of the unmarked Suburban places the testing stick into the bag obtained during the search. The second officer huddles closely to attempt to block view of the camera, and positions the small baggie containing the unknown substance, obtained from the brown bag, close to the other officer. The female officer realizes that I'm capturing this on camera and nonchalantly tries to block the view of my camera.
Any reason why you're blocking the camera from being able to see?
It is hard to tell, but this officer doesn't appear to be wearing a body camera. This officer is, but the flashing light on the camera, which indicates that it is activated, does not appear to be indicating that it is on. Now, I informed the female officer that she is in violation of Orlando Police Department policy, found in Form 1127.7, section 4.3.5, which states, quote, "Officers should not interfere with a subject exercising free speech rights, First Amendment activity in a city park or upon a city sidewalk," end quote.
That works. You know you're not supposed to do that, right? 2.3.5 of your policy says you're not supposed to do that.
4, not 2. Cut me some slack. I'm still in the process of memorizing their policies. I at least got the .3.5 part correct. Sheesh. Eventually, the male is released from his detainment and is sent on his way. I then approach to obtain the name and ID of the female officer.
Can I just get your name and ID, please? Can I please get her name and ID?
What's the reason?
Because you guys' policy is required, if a member of the public asks to...
Okay, are you part of this stop?
The stop's over.
Okay, once this stop is over, once the officers drive, then I'll talk to you.
Okay.
Hey, you're good.
You left.
You can take off. What do you need?
Just her name and ID.
On her vest right there.
It's blocked.
This unknown female officer failed to provide her name upon request. She also failed to adhere to Orlando Police Department uniform policy, found in Form 1624.18, Section 1.2.1. She conveniently removed the name tag that is required to be worn on the external outer carrier vest.
What do you need my name and ID for?
Because I'm allowed to have it.
This investigation had nothing to do with it.
Okay. But your policy does state that if a member of the public asks, then you can provide it.
This investigation had nothing to do with you.
Okay.
So if you're not part of this investigation, I don't need it for back. Alright?
You sure about that?
Have a good day.
Okay.
Thank you.
So you're going to refuse? And you were Sergeant, I already got your name.
You got my name?
Yeah. Out of curiosity, why'd they pull that brown bag out of the back of the little safe that they had in the back of that car? Yeah. Yep.
The unknown female officer and Sergeant Ricardo Duenas enter their vehicle and drive away.
Romeo Juliet, Quebec, Kilo 14.
Shortly after, another incident occurred at the location of John Young Parkway in Lynx Lane. Lo and behold, our friend, the unknown female officer, was on scene. This is confirmed by facial recognition as well as the tag of the white unmarked Silverado, bearing tag number Romeo Juliet Quebec Kilo 14.
No?
Not too certain as to the details of this incident, but the driver was arrested and 2 other occupants were released and sent away on foot.
Oh, one second. Hey. Can I talk to you real quick?
What's happening?
Alright, first of all, sorry about that.
No, you're good.
So, out of curiosity, I was wondering if I could get the case number or the ID number or event ID number.
Case number? Yeah, I'll give it to
I
you.
appreciate it. And then, can I get that guy's name?
What guy's name?
The guy that just yelled?
Hanau?
Huh?
Officer Hanau?
Hanau? Oh, okay, I know Hanau. Alright, cool. Appreciate it. I remember him.
Now, Officer Prissy Pants yells at me, even though the other officer stated it was cool if I walked closer to talk to him.
Yeah, here's the case number.
I appreciate it.
Orlando Police Department.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people confuse this with the sheriff.
With OCSO, yeah. No, you're good, you're good.
I mean, most of the time people just want to see what's going on. They're interested.
Yeah.
Every once in a while you get somebody that actually wants to get involved in your field.
Yeah.
But that
That's my
doesn't
thing.
happen that often.
I keep my distance. I don't get involved. I know what I can and can't do and all that.
Okay.
Yeah. But just not to talk smack about the guy, but him yelling at me. Technically, this scene's over. The guy's already been carted off. Technically, the scene's over. So me, I can walk on the sidewalk all I want, but I'm not gonna press it.
No, I mean, some officers they've just had bad experiences with people that try to provoke the police.
No,
I'm not saying you're that guy.
No, you're
obviously,
good. You're good.
But I'm sure you've seen
No, you're
it.
good. Do you know who that lady is actually?
That is Sergeant Rosario.
Sergeant Rosario?
Yes.
All right, cool.
And was able to identify the female as Officer Sergeant Rosario.
Have a safe evening, Sergeant Rosario. marked over here though, so we're gonna run over and say hi. This is what we waste taxpayer money on. Yeah, I saw you. I saw you. Juliet, Romeo, Mike, Zulu, freaking. Oh, they went through all the little tags in the parking lot and could not find me. Oh. Oh. Giving them the wave. Hi. Silly goose. You super silly goose. That's not where I went. You silly goose. Get over here hiding in the parking lot. There she is. Hi. Hello. There they are. Hello. There we go. That's your taxpayers' dollars at work. Hi guys. Hi. Hi. Juliet, Romeo, Mike, 032. Right there. Right there. He's filming. It's gonna be a minute. They're over here watching. If I were you though, I would leave the Wawa and just go drive around for a little bit.
Now, we remember Sergeant Ricardo Duenas from earlier, but let me provide you with some insight on his interesting past. It didn't take much to dig up some interesting information about him. He was one of the responding officers to the Pulse nightclub shooting back in 2016. However, back in 2015, he was responding to a call on Kirkland Road where he completely clobbered a bicyclist at around 1 a.m.
This morning, an investigation is underway after an Orlando police cruiser hit and killed a person riding a bicycle.
We are told the victim is an adult. The officer behind the wheel suffered minor injuries. It happened on South Kirkman Road near Pine Shadows last night.
See here in that sign right on Kirkman Road here that this is a sign for a bike traffic lane on the road, notifying that the right lane is to be explicitly used only for bicycles. Now, there is no actual crosswalk in this vicinity, but OPD's traffic homicide unit for now is taking over the investigation, and they've yet to specify where exactly both that cruiser and that bicyclist were actually traveling, and as well they have not identified either the victim nor that OPD officer. As soon as we get more, we'll bring that to you.
Yeah, you heard that right. The cyclist was traveling in a dedicated bike lane at the moment of impact, was rushed to the hospital, and then later succumbed to his wounds, but not before being cited for failing to yield to the officers right of way. Now, obviously, Ricardo Duenas wasn't charged or reprimanded for this incident, as the department claimed that he was, quote, responding to a call at the time of the incident. I couldn't find too much surface information yet on Sergeant Rosario, but I'm sure we'll be able to dig up some stuff. Thanks for watching. If you're watching this on Facebook, please make sure you follow our page and don't forget to react to this video and share it. If you're watching this on YouTube, please make sure you like this video and subscribe if you're not already subscribed. We'll see you in the next video.